What are the top e4 chess openings? If you have ever wondered about the best ways to start a chess game with the move 1e4, you are in for a treat. The e4 opening, also known as the king's pawn opening, is a classic choice for many players. It immediately takes control of the center and opens lines for the queen and the king's bishop. Let's dive into some of the top e4 openings and their strategic ideas. First up is the Ruy Lopez or Spanish opening. It starts with 1e4, then e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, and bishop to b5. This opening is highly respected and focuses on solid development. White aims to pressure black's knight on c6, which supports the e5 pawn. This opening often leads to rich positional battles. Next, we have the Italian game. It begins with 1e4, e5, knight to f3, and bishop to c4. Here, white develops the bishop to target black's f7 square. This opening emphasizes quick development and control of the center. Depending on black's responses, it can lead to either open tactical play or quieter positional maneuvering. Another interesting option is the Scotch game. This opening starts with 1e4, e5, knight to f3, and then d4. White immediately challenges black's central pawn on e5. This can lead to dynamic positions where piece activity is key. For those who enjoy a more aggressive approach, the King's Gambit is a great choice. It starts with 1e4, e5, and then f4. White offers a pawn to divert black's e-pawn and gain rapid development. While less common today, it can surprise opponents and lead to exciting tactical chances. The Evans Gambit is a variation of the Italian game. It begins with 1e4, e5, knight to f3, bishop to c4, and then bishop to c5 followed by b4. White sacrifices a pawn to gain rapid development and control of the center. This gambit leads to sharp tactical play. Now, let's look at some of black's responses to 1e4. The Sicilian Defense starts with 1e for and c5. This is one of the most popular defenses against 1e4. White has many systems against the Sicilian, leading to complex and tactical games. The French defense begins with 1e for and e6. Black prepares to challenge the center with d5. This leads to a solid but somewhat closed pawn structure, where white aims to exploit space and piece activity. Another solid response is the Caro-Kann Defense, which starts with 1e for and c6. Black aims for a resilient pawn structure with d5. This defense is known for its soundness and strategic nature. The Alekhines defense begins with 1e for and knight to f6. Black invites white to advance pawns in the center early, planning to undermine them later. It is a counter-attacking opening that can lead to interesting positions. Lastly, we have the Pirc Defense, which starts with 1e for d6, followed by d4, knight to f6, and g6. Black allows white to build a strong center but plans to counterattack later. This leads to flexible positions. When playing e4 openings, remember the opening principles. Control the center, develop your knights and bishops efficiently, and prepare to castle early for king safety. Choose an opening style that fits your play. Some openings are sharp and tactical, while others are more positional and strategic. Understanding black's responses helps you prepare specific plans. Familiarity with typical pawn structures and tactical motifs is essential for success. The top e4 openings include the Ruy Lopez, Italian Game, Scotch Game, King's Gambit, and Evans Gambit for white, while black's main replies are the Sicilian, French, Caro-Kann, Alekhines, and Pirc defenses. Each opening has distinct strategic goals, making 1e for a versatile choice for players.